So it's my understanding y'all have like a pretty hardcore trial program as well. Like, walk me through what y'all do over there to get ready for the courtroom.
So it's we call it hell on earth, but it's a boot camp. So your last year you have to do this thing called practice court, and basically that's every day you're preparing for a trial. So you're in class from 7:45 in the morning till about 5:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And it's the same classroom. You get a break for lunch, but you're in class. And after class, you have a stack of pages. So like a ARIMA pages from a printer.
Yeah.
Take a whole box of that. You have to read that at night before your next class. And so what will happen is in the morning.
It's like hazing, man.
Oh yeah. So you probably get 2 hours of sleep every day.
That's crazy.
And then you go to class in the morning, and the professor, the whole reading assignment from the night before is fair game. So they'll call out footnotes and want you to know what happened in the footnotes.
That's not good.
And if you did not answer the question correctly, you got kicked out. And you got kicked out of the class. And so missing a class is detrimental because you don't get the notes. And people are quote unquote collegial, but they're competitive, right? So no one's going to give you their notes from the day before. So you have to go back and figure out what happened. And if you got called on the day before and got kicked out, you're getting called on the next morning.
Were the guys particularly hard, like the instructors? From a few of my friends that I've spoken with about this process, it's like when they were there, it's like ruthless. Like the guys are like, it's almost like buds, training. They're just like pushing your face down, like just trying to break you down, make you cry a little bit.
That's definitely, because the thing is what they're doing is they're preparing you to be a trial lawyer and be able to handle whatever comes at you.
The stress, the pressure.
Yeah, the pressure. Speaking in front of a group. So yeah, they build you to break you to understand what are you going to do in that moment where you're not getting what you want. You're answering getting all the right answers, but then they still push to try to make you lose. And how do you fight that? How do you stay alive? And then and for everybody, and I think during our commencement speech, the Professor Powell was kind of telling a war story about a guy on the boat and basically boat sinking. And what are you going to do in that moment where you think everything is
do or die.
Yeah. And they train you to do that, and I think that translates for whatever we do as trial lawyers. When you don't think you're going to win the case, and you're trying the hell out of it to the jury, and that you think you might lose, and then next thing you know, it's like, wait a minute, I won this case, I shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
And I think some of that is where it translates, and they mean well. I mean, they're training you to be lawyers. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the first times that we met, I was telling you, I was kind of complimenting you a little bit, like. All the Baylor lawyers that I know are some of the best lawyers that I've litigated against, and I know personally because they got really good training.
Yeah.
So
old school mentality.
Old school.